Hey guys, what's up? This is Blaze the movie film with you yet again, and it's time for another commentary video. This time I will be doing yet another commentary on Chris Bors. Now, I used to just fucking hate the guy Chris Bors himself. I used to just hate him and think that he is one of the worst YouTubers ever. My first two commentaries done on him was nothing to bashing the guy. I did a commentary on his Back to the Future review and his Sonic Unleashed review. And I brought up nothing, and I mean nothing new at all. And that is why my first two commentaries on Chris Bors suck. You can check them out here on BlipTV if you like. They're both available here on Blip. Now, I am not going to decide whether or not my commentary on his The Goonies 2 review was any good. I want my fans to decide that. But to be honest, I am pretty proud of my review on his Predator review. And that is, in my opinion, his best game review so far. In fact, in my opinion, it's his only good game review. He brought up very valid points, had some decent jokes in that video, and overall, it was just like a good game review should be. Yeah, sure, he might have ripped up some other video game reviewers, but who doesn't rip off anyone else? I mean, we all get inspirations for our videos. So really, we are all technically stealing ideas from others. That is original. And to be honest, I do think he can make good videos if he puts his mind to it. And I think he is fantastic when it comes to skits. Well, sure, a lot of his skits are shit, but I actually am entertained by a lot of them. Now, I did read the Irate Giver Suck blog, and most people hate his newest Irate the 80s episode. But to be honest, I actually enjoyed that. He gave some unusual information, and his skits were actually very good in that video. So I applaud him for that. But when it comes to video game reviews, he is still terrible when it comes to talking about the game itself. In his video game reviews, he never elaborates. His points are the most idiotic points you could possibly make. He gets his research wrong, and so on and so on. You know, I was going to read the Irate Gamer Sucks blog while I was watching this video, but then I decided, fuck it. I am not going to read the article or that video this time. I want to make my own judgments, so I don't really care what the Irate Gamer Sucks blog has to say about this time. There is a lot to say, so without further ado, let's just start the fucking video.
Who the heck could that be? Can I help you?
You are the Irate Gamer. I have traveled many miles to give this to you, the chosen one.
Thanks. Sort of inferno. Well, that was weird. Hey Rob, check out this new sword I got.
Well, this doesn't seem bad so far. I mean, this is a pretty entertaining skit, and I personally like it. Maybe there is hope that this will actually turn out to be good.
You know what? Kind of inspires me to review something old school.
Please, for the love of fuck, don't! I spoke too soon when I said that this could be entertaining.
Something like He-Man for the Atari.
Now allow me to correct you. You said that you're going to review the game. What you meant to say is bash the game for the most idiotic reasons ever. Are you by any chance inspired by NC-17? Because you make just as idiotic statements as he does. This opening isn't new anymore since he started using it over 2 years ago. Okay, maybe that was an exaggeration, but he has been using that opening for over a year now. Well, maybe not that, maybe he has been using the opening for about a year. Anyway, who the fuck cares? Now, I don't really see the point of changing the opening. Maybe he realized that this old opening sucks, so he decided to make a new one. But to be honest, it's not much better. Is he trying to make the opening seem better? Because it really isn't working. I'm not going to say that this is worse than his older opening, because that one was pretty stupid as well. But it's not much better, I just have to be fucking honest. Using fire special effects doesn't make the opening cool or entertaining. It just makes the opening seem bland and unimaginative.
Ah, He-Man. Based on the toys that boys growing up in the early 1980s...
This is what you keep bringing up. People who grew up in the 80s. So you're assuming that all of your audience are either in their 20s or 30s. I'm sorry, man, but I don't think that's true at all. I do think a lot of our audience are from a different era. I will admit that I grew up in the 80s for 2 years, but you can't just assume that most of your audience grew up in the 80s. You just can't, man. You just can't. Sure, it was cool at first when you said from the 80s, but now it's just getting repetitive and pretty boring if you ask me.
we're all crazy about.
Yeah, I bet they were.
So in this game, you fly around in your airship. And of course, while you're flying around, the bad guys down below will be trying their best to throw all their garbage at you.
Sounds like a lot of video games out there.
So while dodging all these annoying objects, your mission is to head towards the right hand side of the screen until this number here drops down to 0.
Here is another problem that I have with your reviews. You have the bad habit to circle everything, even if it's so fucking obvious. Do you really think all of your audience are that stupid? I'm sorry, man, but that's just insulting your fans and your audience in general.
And let's just see what happens here when it does. That shouldn't take too long.
I predict that he is now going to use some skit. Oh, let me correct myself. What I meant to say was montage. Can you drag this on for any longer? I mean, seriously, man, we fucking get it. It is taking you long. Can you now please move on to something else?
For crying out loud, I'll be here all damn week.
What do you know? That's exactly what I was thinking when I saw that boring montage.
So after a few days trying to beat this stage, we finally come to the castle of Grayskull. Finally!
This isn't funny!
Once inside, your task is to reach the other side without touching these pillars, Skeletor's lasers,
Please don't make another lame joke.
and well, just don't touch a damn thing here.
Well, at least stating the obvious is better than a shitty joke.
Oh, come on! Son of a bitch. Looks like I need help for this one.
Okay, how the fuck is this word relevant to the video game? I can understand it's part of the same franchise as the video game, but that's no excuse for making it connect somehow. This is another reason why your reviews suck, Boris. Your points are completely irrelevant. Okay, I will admit that I make irrelevant scenes all the fucking time in my series. There is no excuse for that. What I just said made me a hypocrite.
Well, here goes nothing. By the power of Inferno! I have the power!
This is so fucking stupid. Excuse me. I feel so much better now. Through the rest of this shit.
Alright, BattleBot, let's try this again.
So instead of using a cheating device, you thought it would be a better idea to use magic in order to cheat. I must say, that is pretty creative.
Hot damn, I made it.
Congratulations! 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 Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
So after reaching the other side, you'll win the game and be treated to a He-Man cutscene.
Let me guess, you're going to bitch about the ending now.
Boy, that was worth wasting my time with. Lame.
Hey, what do you know? Just like your reviews.
Well, BattleBot, have at it.
Lame.
Next up is a He-Man game for the Intellivision.
Okay, if you love this show so fucking much, then do us all a favor and review that instead.
And just like before, the first part of the game requires you to fly around dodging objects while heading off towards the right-hand side of the screen.
Thanks a lot, Captain Obvious. I would have been dead by now if it wasn't for you.
The only major difference here is that Skeletor is now running across the bottom of the screen. Now I'm not even sure what purpose this serves, other than trying to distract you from the main objective.
I regret nothing!
Ah! Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but it was just so stupid that I had to laugh at this. I don't really need this now.
Damn Skeletor.
I haven't seen the show, but I can say that he is at least better than Ronnie the shitty skeleton. How do I know this? Because everything is better than that annoying piece of crap.
So after finishing this stage, we come to another area where you have to reach Skeletor, who's standing on the other side. The only problem is, you'll be busy dodging this shitstorm of, well, shit. Reach the other side, and you'll have a quick sword fight with Skeletor, causing him to run off, and repeat this process all over again.
Wait a minute, aren't all games repetitive? Don't get me wrong, the Pokemon games are fun, but you can't deny the fact that they are repetitive just like every other fucking game in existence.
Why, that skeletal pansy ass! Stand down, BattleBot. This one's mine.
So you're going to use magic to cheat again, am I right?
So after navigating through Skeletor's shitstorm once more, you'll be chasing him off yet again, and right into the halls of Castle Grayskull? How dare you defile the sanctity of that place! This time, Skeletor holds nothing back, as he damn near throws everything at you.
Not only is this joke unfunny, but it's also incredibly lame. And I don't mean in a good way, man. I mean in a very shitty way.
Now in all three areas here, you'll be operating on the same countdown clock. And if you can't reach the end of this stage before it reaches 0, then a tornado will come by and return you to the beginning of the game.
Well, you say that argument for nearly all of the games in existence. If you hate gaming so fucking much, then do us all a favor and just stop it, alright?
I said a tornado will come by and return you to the beginning of the game.
You got your research wrong again. Where do you read your information from anyway? The idiot's version of Wikipedia? I never go to that site because it's full of fluffs.
Ah, for crying out loud.
Don't laugh, Blaze. You have to go through this.
Finally! But if time is not your issue here, then you'll be able to reach old Skeletor and chase him out of the castle. And the game starts all over again. I've had enough of this one. Time to show this game the door.
Gee, I wonder how he is going to destroy the game. Wait a minute, if that neighbor was outside and on the downside of the floor and the Irate gamer threw that out there, wouldn't it have hit the wall instead of him? But what did you expect? I mean, really. His reviews are full of illogical nonsense.
Well, it's been done. The Sword of Inferno has been given to the Chosen One. Excellent. It won't be long now until he masters the power of Inferno. And hopefully, it'll be enough to stop the Shadow Overlord.
What the hell are those guys even talking about?
Oh, hey Chris!
Oh great, just what we need. Ronnie, the annoying skeleton.
What's with the red shirt? Why, if it isn't my arch nemesis Skeletor. Skeletor what?
I skipped the very end of this video for obvious reasons. Anyway, what do I think of this review? it sucks. Just like the rest of his other video game reviews. And worst of all, he actually called this shitbomb a review. Okay, I will admit that my movie reviews might not be great, but at least I tried to elaborate and be informative on my points. It's obvious to me that Chris Burrs only made his Irate gamer character to make money. You know, I think Chris Burrs actually has a potential. I think he can make entertaining content if he puts his mind to it. To be honest, I really enjoy his Irate 80s videos. I really do. I think they're entertaining. And like I said, I really enjoyed his newest ones. Yes, sure, the information might have been incorrect or the obvious, but I thought that the skits he did on that video were actually very good. And I respect him for that. But when it comes to game reviews, he is nothing more but a money-grubbing guy. Chris Burrs, here's my advice to you, and I hope that you will listen and listen good. Just stop making game reviews, alright? Just stop it. You are only making yourself look bad. And by making those game reviews, you're getting nothing but hate. Although I will admit that your Predator review was actually very good, the rest of your reviews are just shit. So just give it up, man. Give it up and focus on story and skits. Because obviously you care more about making story than you care about gaming. And also release movie reviews more often. I actually liked your movie reviews. But nowadays you only make your most anticipated movies of the year. You know what I'd love to know? I would love to know your opinions on those movies once they're out. But unfortunately I don't get to know that because you release movie reviews very rarely. Also, stop with the contests already. You are neither getting views or fans by making those contests. All you're getting are subscribers who don't give a shit about reviews. I don't know how the partnership works, but for what I think, don't you get money for the views a video gets? I don't think you get the money for the amount of subscribers that you have. I mean, obviously there are no ads on the subscribers page, so really getting more subscribers isn't going to get you a lot of views or money. Also, stop bitching about cereal for the most idiotic reasons ever. It's bad enough that you bitch about Lucky Charms, but you also had to go ahead and bitch about other cereals. I really hope that you won't bitch about more of them. Because when it comes to that, you are nothing more but a nitpicky douchebag. I really hope that Chris Burrs is watching this video and will follow what I say. Because I want him to be an entertaining guy. I really do. And he can be if he just stops focusing on the video game reviews, stop with those contests, and overall stop bitching about cereals. If he only did what he finds to be fun, he would get a lot more respect, I'm sure of it. Anyway, this has been a video for the Irate Gamer. Thank you for watching and have a great day.